Well, hello everyone. This is Malik from Malik's Mystical Magic. This reading is for Malik's Mystical Magic and Intuitive Consultations. This reading is for Cancers, Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising. Okay, this is a reading for the full moon in Sagittarius. Okay, which is also a blue moon. So I would say this is amplified truth, amplified release, and karmic alignment. Okay, because Sagittarius deals with truth, belief systems, and what you should stand on. Okay. So whatever has been off, unclear, or just not sitting right in your spirit, Cancer, this full moon is bringing that to the surface. Okay. So what we're going to be tapping into in this particular video for you, Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, is what truth is being revealed to you during this full moon in Sagittarius. May 31st is when it's going to be exact at 9 degrees. All right. And what do you need to release in order to align with it? Okay. So to answer these questions, or this question for you, Cancer, I just did the Gemini reading. Sorry. I'll be using the Light Years Tarot deck. Okay. If I need to clarify anything, I'll be using my Deviant Moon Tarot deck to do so. And to finalize everything with the powerful message and the numerology, I'll be using the Anubis Oracle deck. That's that there. Okay. So with that said, let's go ahead and get into it. Also, I would say Cancer, Cancer, Cancer. Let's tap in. Spirit guides, guardian angels, ancestors, ancient wisdom, ascended masters, ancient DNA, universal energies, most high. Please tap into the energy of Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising. Sun, Moon, Rising. Spirit, what truth does Cancer energy, what truth is being revealed to Cancer during this full moon in Sagittarius? And what do they need to release in order to align with this spirit? Again, what truth is being revealed to Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising during this full moon and Sagittarius? And what do they need to release, spirit, to align with it? Okay, so let's see here, Cancer. Definitely, I'll be doing a live full moon and Sagittarius presentation in the coming days. I hope to see you there so you can get more information on how this lunation will be impacting you. Hopefully it'll kind of pick up where we're leaving off or provide you more clarity on what this is. But nonetheless, let's get into it. Cards ready to talk. Okay, Cancer. Okay, first card out is Nine of Wands. Oh, wow. You've been through it. The Emperor. Okay. All right. And Eight of Wands. Uh-oh. Some coming. Temperance in reverse. Some imbalance. Eight of Pentacles in reverse. Lack of effort. And we have Judgment in reverse. Not listening to your inner calling or not making a judgment call. Bottom of the deck is Four of Pentacles. You're keeping something to your chest, holding something close to you. Well, at the bottom of the deck, we have Ten of Swords in reverse, Two of Pentacles, and Eight of Swords in reverse. So it looks like you are freeing yourself mentally and emotionally from something that seems like it's not working. Okay, that's what I'm picking up on. So let's see here. So off the bat here, what I would say, Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising here, going in with the first card, okay, the Nine of Wands. you've been through a lot. You know, you've got your guard up for a reason. So wounded, cautious, not easily letting something in, okay? And then we got the Emperor here. All right, Major Arcana, the Emperor. And so the Emperor is like control. You know, you're trying to maintain control over a situation or over yourself. This could be you standing firm, Cancer, or dealing with somebody very dominant, structured, or rigid. Now, here is where the shift comes in because we have Eight of Wands. Okay, this is swift action. All right, things are moving whether you're ready or not, and this could be fast developments, energy picking up, communication. All right, and then boom, we're hit with some imbalance with the Temperance being in reverse. Okay, Cancer. So with the Temperance in reverse, the Eight of Pentacles also in reverse. This says a lot. You know, something here is totally out of alignment, and the effort isn't being put in the way it needs to be put in. Okay, so I would say this is imbalance, a lack of patience. In addition to that, a lack of consistency and something just not being worked on properly. Okay, and then with the Judgment here in reverse, Cancer, this is, so I would say what I'm picking up on is you're trying to hold something together, okay, but the effort and the alignment is off. All right, and then with the Judgment here, you're being called to make a decision, but you're not fully answering that call yet. This card being in reverse is avoiding a decision, a final decision, you know, ignoring your inner truth or just delaying what needs to be done. Now, I would say the bottom of the deck, or, you know, we got the Four of Pentacles as the overall energy, right? The Ten of Swords in reverse, the Two of Pentacles, and the Eight of Swords in reverse. So this is deep because this tells me that you're holding on to something even though you already are in the process, okay, of healing and freeing yourself. You're in the process of healing and freeing yourself from this, okay? Holding on with the Four of Pentacles, okay? Trying to recover with the Ten of Swords. You going back and forth with the Two of Pentacles, and you mentally freeing yourself with the Ace of Swords. So part of you is letting go and part of you is still holding on. Okay, so I would say, Cancer, what you need to release is control. Okay, trying to control the outcome, trying to control timing, holding on out of fear. You got to stop holding on to something that is already showing you it's out of alignment. And I do want to clarify this Temperance here, okay, in reverse, and this Judgment in reverse, because I do think that's where the misalignment and the delay is coming in from. So I'll do so using the Deviant Moon Tarot deck, okay? So the Temperance in reverse is what I'll clarify, along with the Judgment in reverse. I just want to know a little more as to why that is there, okay? So spirit guides, guardian angels, ancestors, tap into the energy of Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising. We are clarifying their full moon in Sagittarius reading, Temperance reverse, Judgment reverse, on what is the truth and what needs to be released. Thank you, Cancer. There go the world. Okay, so something needs to close. The world is at the bottom of that, but let's see. Okay, Spirit, oh, you see the whole deck just pop out like that? Okay, we ready, Cancer? All right. Temperance reverse, Judgment reverse. Okay, in clarifying the temperance in reverse, we have the 5 of Swords, 6 of Swords reversed, and 8 of Swords. Wow. Okay, I see why you're trying to free yourself with the 8 of Swords in reverse. It's up right here, but it's back. Okay, now, Spirit, clarify the Judgment in reverse. Why is the Judgment in reverse? Judgment is clarified by Temperance in reverse. Second time, different deck, same card, reverse. Temperance reverse, the Devil reverse, and Justice reverse. Wow. Okay. All right. So this here is telling me 3 major arcanas, actually 4. Okay, major arcanas. So something big is shifting for you, Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising. Okay, whether you're ready or not. All right. So basically, let's get into the Temperance. With the Temperance being in reverse, I'm clarifying that. Why is there imbalance? Okay, and we have the 5 of Swords with the 6 of Swords reverse and the 8 of Swords. Okay, so I would say this here is mental conflict, instability to move on, and feeling stuck. Okay, so Cancer, this situation kind of has you in your head real heavy. All right, that 5 of Swords here, this conflict, mind games, tension, whether it's internal or external tension, and then the 6 of Swords in reverse, you've been trying to move on from this, but you haven't really been able to fully. Okay, something keeps pulling you back, whether that's mentally, okay, emotionally, or energetically. And then with the 8 of Swords here, this is kind of feeling stuck, trapped in your thoughts, overthinking, replaying, kind of going in circles. So Cancer, the imbalance here with the Temperance being in reverse is not just external, it's mental. So this is something that's been weighing on your mind heavily, okay? And now when we talk about the Judgment in reverse, that I'm clarifying with the Temperance again in reverse, the Devil in reverse, and the Justice in reverse. Imbalance, 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 okay? And this here is kind of like, I would say loud. This is your second confirmation of imbalance. Okay, this is not something small. So Temperance reverse again, something is completely out of alignment in your life, Cancer. All right, the Devil is in reverse, is you're being released from it, or you need to release yourself from it. Okay, and this is like breaking toxic cycles, attachments, unhealthy patterns. Now, the Justice being in reverse, something here is not fair. It's not balanced, and it's just not right. And this could be a lack of accountability, imbalance in give and take, or something just not being handled correctly is what I'm picking up. So I would say the truth that's being revealed to you, Cancer, is that something that you've been kind of holding on to. All right. Something that you've been kind of holding on to out of alignment mentally. It's been draining you out of alignment. It has been mentally draining you, physically draining you, okay? Emotionally draining you, okay? And what I see here is it's not being handled fairly either, okay, or correctly. Because when you look at the Temperance being in reverse, these are the same cards, different decks. With the Temperance being in reverse, this is imbalance, you know. With the 8 of Swords, it's the mental trap, okay? And then with the Justice being in reverse, this is unfair, not right. And the reason you've been feeling stuck is because part of you hasn't really fully let it go. You're still holding on to it, okay? So what you need to release, Cancer, is the mental attachment to this situation. You need to release the mental attachment to this situation. In addition to that, I would say overthinking it, okay? In addition to overthinking it, replaying it, trying to understand it, because even though you've been freed from it, you're still holding on to it mentally, energetically. Okay, so let it go, let it flow. Okay, let it go and let it flow, because even though you're being free from it, you know, energetically, mentally, emotionally, you financially, because this could be finances, there's something you really do need to let go. Okay, and once you let that go, something that is more in alignment with you will come in, is what I'm seeing here, Cancer. So what I would say is, you can't really heal from something that you keep revisiting in your mind. All right, so let's go ahead and get into the Anubis Oracle message, because I think that's really where we're going to tie in a deeper spiritual message and the numerology for you. Okay, Cancer. So Sun, Moon, Rising, Cancer, ancestors, ancient wisdom, spirit guides, guardian angels, and ascended DNA, ascended masters, universal energies, and most high. Tap into the energy of Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising. What message do they need at this time to, what deeper spiritual message do they need for their full moon in Sagittarius reading, spirit? Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising. Thank you. Okay. Sorry about that, y'all. Okay, I don't have it on my tripod. Don't feel like putting it on my tripod. Okay, I'm just having one of those days. I'm gonna be okay though. Okay, so here we go. Ooh, so you got number 4, the Tree of Life, Bast, Anubis, and Osiris. Cancer, look at that card, okay? Just look at that card real quick. The Tree of Life. So this is powerful and stabilizing, and it actually brings you back into alignment after all that mental chaos, Cancer. Okay, so this message here is beautiful, because this is card number 4, Tree of Life, Bast, Anubis, and Osiris. Powerful, powerful energy. So Cancer, this is about grounding, stability, and coming back into alignment with yourself. And after everything we just saw, the mental conflict, the imbalance, the holding on, this is like a time for a turning point for you, Cancer, because what you've been dealing with, it had to go off balance mentally, emotionally, and even spiritually. It had to, okay? It had to go that way in order for you to get the feeling, awareness, and shift, okay? So that you could end something to begin something. But it literally had you in this place where you were mentally, emotionally, physically, just energetically kind of stuck, okay? So now this is the Tree of Life, okay? Because what you've been dealing with, it had you off balance, all right? And now the Tree of Life is saying it's time to reconnect with your foundation. All right. I like. Okay. This is your roots. This is Cancer, your 4th house, which is your ancestors, your childhood, your land, your roots, your home, your 4 walls, your inner security. But nonetheless, this is 4th house energy all day. You can't grow properly if your foundation is off, Cancer, and that's what this full moon is showing you, okay? Temperance reverse is the imbalance that we saw. Justice reverse, something not right. 8 of Swords is the mental trap. So instead of focusing on what's not working, Cancer, you're being guided to come back to yourself and build from there, okay? So I will say with the card number 4, the numerology, yeah. The card number 4 breaks down to stability, structure, foundation, and discipline. So this is really about you getting grounded again, getting stable again, and getting kind of clear on what actually supports you now, Cancer. Okay. So definitely I would say you want to release anything that's disrupting your peace and your stability, whether that's mental chaos, emotional attachment, situations that aren't balanced. You got to stop holding on to what's throwing you off, Cancer, and start focusing on what's grounding you. Okay, because that is really going to be where the shift occur. Because at the end of the day, Cancer, at the end of the day, I will say your foundation matters more than anything that you're carrying or trying to hold on to. Okay, so I hope this resonates. If it does, please drop a comment in the comment box. I would love to hear from you. If you haven't subscribed, please do so, like and share. Okay, and I will be back out on the next coming days doing the full moon in Sagittarius live here on YouTube. So I would hope that you join me, Cancer. And with that said, as above, so below, as within, so without, so mote it be. Ashe, ashe, and ashe. Deuces, Cancer, and I'll catch you next time. Love and light.